The brand management form is used to refine your brand's marketing mix. If you are a manufacturer, you need to take decisions on product development, advertising, pricing, production, and new product launch. Retailers, for their house brands, need only to work on product development and advertising. You can refine your products, including R&D formulations, by adjusting the composition of the ingredients. Product formulations may be adjusted any time before or after launch. Alteration to ingredient composition is limited to ±10% per quarter. While at the start the total ingredient composition adds to 100%, as you increase or decrease the composition of ingredients, the sum will become greater or less than 100%. Where it is less than 100%, you are diluting the ingredients, and where it exceeds 100%, you are thickening or increasing the concentration of the ingredients. The weight, 1 kilogram, and volume of contents, however, remain fixed, and the pack dimensions do not change. 2 key decisions pertain to advertising: how much to spend and what to emphasize. Keep an eye on the share of advertising spending in the advertising dashboard. While many other factors are at play, in general, spending less than competitors in relation to market share will tend to exert downward pressure on your brand's performance. As regards positioning, associate your brand with desired attributes and themes by emphasizing those attributes in your advertising. The objective is to impart an image of your brand that resonates with target consumers. For instance, to target the price segment, emphasis should be placed on the attributes value for money and low price. Trade prices are set 6 months in advance so that retailers have this information at the time they make decisions on shelf price and purchase volume. To set production volumes, you need to estimate the quantities that the chains and the lower trade are likely to purchase. For this purpose, a production planning template is provided. The template takes the above factors into account to derive an estimate of the quantity you need to procure. The variables include retail sales, stock levels at the manufacturer and the retail outlets, growth estimates, and the desired stock cover days. For relevant information on forecasting purchases, besides the production planning section of the brand management chapter, you should watch the video on retailer mix decisions in the section Retailers' Plans and Decisions. It is important that you maintain sufficient buffer stocks to account for unforeseen fluctuations in demand. The opportunity loss due to shortfall in production of goods is far greater than the savings in inventory holding cost of the buffer stock. Furthermore, any shortfall in production compels retailers to import their requirements, costing them an additional 10% over your trade price. It is important too, particularly in the case of perishables like ambrosia and panacea, that manufacturers do not accumulate excessive inventory. Retailers do not accept a product if the remaining shelf life is less than 3 months. Keep an eye also on production capacity. Growth brands from time to time will require capacity expansion. This should be planned in advance to prevent any shortfall and to save on the additional cost of increasing capacity on an urgent basis. To launch a new product, Jasmine for instance, simply go to the Jasmine page, click Launch Jasmine, and set the launch date. Then spell out the brand's marketing mix by filling out the rest of the form. You may want to click the Submit button at any time to review progress. The submission sheet outlines all of the decisions made by your company, for all brands, for the current period. You may choose to confirm the submissions to signal that you have completed your decision. This will not prevent you from editing your inputs should the need arise. When the decision deadline is passed and the decision is processed, only then will you not be able to make any further changes.